Sure, just gonna go on YouTube, but it's definitely going on the Patreon. What's up, guys? What? It's the day after. It's the day after, and it was a rough day. Was y'all the energy and not like people around you weird? I mean, it doesn't matter who you voted for. No, I'm just talking about general energy, because the energy at my job, the energy, I work in a doctor's office, and the energy of the patients, and everybody was in a funky mood. And I could tell you, the patients, they voted, both ways, different political views, but everybody was in a weird energy. It was crazy. So anyway, what I want to do today is I want to know what America is going to be like under this new regime, this new dictatorship, this new Trump America. I'm going to do my best not to be biased, but clearly, you guys already know my view stance. And if that's a problem for you, please exit stage left now. I'll wait. Okay, they're gone. For everybody else who's here, welcome. Magical Butterfly Spirit, thank you so much for watching. We're going to get into it today with some Narata storytelling cards. This deck right here, y'all. Anywho, it's not for beginners. First off, it's not a tarot deck. It's not an oracle deck. It's a storytelling deck. However, people, including myself, use it as oracle cards, and the things that come out of here is amazing. It's amazing. All right. That being said, I'm going to stop talking and get started. All right. Deep breath in and let it out. Bring it in and let it out. Final one. Deep breath in and let it out. I do 3 because it usually takes me about 3 things to, get centered. All right, so this is a big deck, so I'm gonna have to split the cards in half. But here's the question: what is Trump America gonna be like, and what I'm hoping for? So in case you guys think I'm biased, is I'm completely wrong, and everything is gonna be raindrops and butterflies and rainbows. Realistically speaking, of course, but that's what I'm hoping for. Will that be the case? Let's find out. Trump America over the next. Okay, let's break it up in 4 years. Year 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do year 1 now. Oh, they want me to have a base card. I like that idea. Let me get a base card. This is the Alleyway Tarot deck. Ooh, I've been waiting to use this deck. I am excited. See, look, it's like, when I say I've been waiting, I've really been waiting. Like, I open it up and everything, but I haven't used it yet. This is my first time using it in a recorded reading. I've done it a couple times on my own for my personal reading, and I keep telling myself I'm gonna do a walkthrough, but I never do. But I might. If you guys want to walk through on this tarot deck, which is the Alleyway Tarot deck, let me know in the comment box. All right. Yeah, just want to make sure it's the right side. All right. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was wrong. All right, let me do it again. Year 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll shuffle it all now. I'm gonna do one of those speed, and then I'll come back to you guys. All right, I'm back. All right, so we have year one, year two, year three, year four. The reason why I like shuffling on camera is one, so you guys can see what I'm doing, because we don't want any claims of charlatans. Two, the cards actually speak to me as I'm dealing and shuffling, so I get messages as I'm doing that. And while I was shuffling, I was picking up messages already for year one. Year one, I'm picking up without even flipping these cards over is Civil War. Civil War. And Civil War does not have to be a fight, like a battle, you know? It could be verbal altercations, it could be a splinter in society, and that's what I'm picking up. It's called the Great Divide. Maybe that would be a better term than the Civil War. Or if this was like a MCU movie, it would be the Avengers, Civil War, the Great Divide. I don't know. But yeah, location, extraterrestrials. Ooh, I'm telling you, this is why I like these cards, because you get things you don't normally get in a tarot deck or oracle deck. History and overcome addiction. All right, so first off, this is gonna be a history making 2025, and let me tell you, I'm so tired of living in history. Anyway, I mean, like, CVID was enough, right? But here we go. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be history making. It's gonna be like every month, every few weeks or so, it's gonna be something new. We're gonna be like, oh wow, that's different. Put that one in the history books. Another thing is gonna happen is oh man, Trump press secretary, or who people say will be his press secretary, has already said day one he's going to be doing mass deportation, and he is not lying, or she's not lying on his behalf. That is the plan, to follow up on the claim, well, not the claim, the promise of mass deportation, which is going to rip families apart and society apart. I'm also getting a couple things with this card, Overcome Addiction. One, a lot of people are gonna, you know, addiction. I'm trying to censor myself in case I do upload this to YouTube, but there's gonna be more of this using in society, the drinking and the things of that nature, but also people. This is what is interesting, and this is why I was like, ooh, people who were gung-ho MAGA supporters are gonna realize that y'all know that Kendrick Lamar song, They're Not Like Us. They're gonna realize that they're not like us. They're gonna realize that what they thought was viewpoints and social interests and economic and everything interests that they voted for did not apply to them, and they're gonna lose the star glaze that they have for Trump. That's year one. And saying that, you're like, oh, doesn't sound too bad. Yeah. Think about family, not even just family being torn apart. Think about going to work tomorrow and half the people you work with aren't there. Let's eliminate the fact that your friends are gone. Let's take out the personal out of that, right? What will your job be like with half the support it normally have? How much work would that put on you if the people, your manager, or your assistant, or your customers? What about your customers? Like, how would that affect your business, your job, blah blah blah? I'm not going to get into too deep because I feel like I'm starting to sound like political, and I'm not trying to be political. I'm trying to put this on a spiritual spin. You know what I mean? But I'm seeing that happening in year one. civil war, civil unrest, Great Divide, however you want to put it, mass deportation. History making months, like every month is going to be something new. There's every, y'all know the meme calendar where January, the most popular meme is put up, and then February, the most popular meme is put up. And some, I don't know who this person is on the internet, but they keep track of that and they share it like that. January is mass deportation, and February is this, and March is this. This is how it's gonna be in 2024. Women's right is gonna again, I'm trying not to be political. I'm not. But women's rights is gonna be a big catalyst in this civil unrest as well. But overall, it's going to be two things. You're going to have the camp who didn't want to vote for him at all. They were like, they were like over here, like, hell no, I'm not voting for him. And then you're going to have the people over here. Well, maybe three camps. Let's do three camps. You're going to have the people over here who voted for him, and they're going to be like, wow, that was dumb. And then you're going to have the hardcore supporters. These hardcore supporters will have dominance over everybody else. Year one, everybody. All right, moving on. Year two, we have the page of one, the two of diamonds, millionaire, I know this word, memorabilia. Wow, Joy. That was terrible. Dollhouse, object. Let's stick that over here with the memorabilias and job interviews. Okay, so the economy is gonna take a huge hit as well as an influx. So it's gonna be again with the Great Divide. You're gonna see people, the poor are gonna get poorer, the richer are gonna get richer, and you're gonna see less of the middle class, I guess you could say. But there's not going to be an in-between. It's going to be your income is either here or here. You're going to have a few people here, but mainly it's going to be here or here. Also, housing crisis. That's great to know in advance. Housing crisis, housing bubble. Jobs. I just heard the word China, which reminds me of a dream I had last night. I may or may not do it. The dream was about something about China and them separating themselves from us, and us meaning U.S. And I was devastated when I heard it, because the way the dream played out, it was someone telling me that somebody died, but they used the word China passed away. China move on. And when they told me that, they said it like it was a person, like the person's name was China. China passed away, China move on. When I woke up, I channeled that it was really China, the country that passed. Well, not passed, but like moved on. There's gonna be some kind of it could be the tariffs that Trump talks about adding to foreign products and foreign trade to help reduce free trade. It could be that. It could be something along the lines of the Ukraine and Russia war. I just heard Palestine as well. It could be that, like, we're basically a pairing, China pairing with somebody else. And even though China is not our BFF, they're not our mortal enemy either, and we want them wherever they are right now in the scheme of things. Like the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of deal. But China is not our enemy, but y'all know. Again, I'm not trying to get political. I'm trying to be more spiritual on this. But yeah, that's year 2. The richer it gets richer and the poorer it get poorer. Save your funds, everybody. I mean, that's an overall good advice, but I feel like that's very important because in year 2, it should be 26, you might have to tighten up your belt. I just heard the word recession as well. Maybe by the, I just saw the letter A. So the month of April, the month of August. Yeah. I'm not focusing too much on this energy. So, I mean, in general, this video, I'm trying to be in and out while also being nosy. But moving on, I'm going to be moving on to year 2. I'm not going to focus on every single year because I don't want to stick around too long on it. So this is year 3. Gosh, year 3 got a lot of cards. I don't know if that's good or bad. Let's find out. Give me a minute because I don't know what this is. Hold on, guys. The Alleyway Tarot is a mixture of different tarot cards and Nine of Wands, and that's what makes it so great. The Nine of Wands is recognition of your life perseverance, overcoming obstacles, changing to survive. You've had a good life and you have hope towards what's in the future now. Oh, that's promising. That's promising. That's promising. It wasn't a reverse though. Okay. In reverse is stubbornness, unwillingness to keep changing with the times or the world, as you've already done it enough. You live your whole life saying this, doing that, and you don't see any reason to stop now. It sounds like an old person. It sounds like the movie Grumpy Old Men. That description. All right. Oh, I'm hearing Supreme Court. Something about the Supreme Court. Ooh, year 3. Year 3. I think somebody's going to be retiring on the Supreme Court and being replaced with... Anyway. Yeah, they're going to be retiring. There's going to be a 1, possibly 2 people retire. Or, kick the bucket in the Supreme Court. Knock on wood. I hope. I'm not trying to wish anybody death. So I hope it's a retirement. I'm not even sure if this is wood. Okay, this is wood. Knock on wood. All right, so we have robot, rats, bird, reptile. Have a great time. If you guys are into spirituality and star seeds and things like that, you probably saw this and thought of reptilians, and you would be right. You would be right. So we have AI. This is giving Elon Musk. Rats in the belfry. Rats in the belfry, along with the Hierophant. Something to do with church. But I don't know. Oh. Gay rights. LGBTQ. Something to do with LGBTQ seems to be the topic for year 3. Also, bird communication. Nope. Bird flu. Like, when I tell you I can't deal with another epidemic. Anyway. I just be saying anyway, like it's no big deal. Yeah, it's good news and bad news for year 3. Year 3, it could be like everybody kind of settling into a groove. It doesn't have the same shock value as year 1 will be, but not saying something major is not going to happen. Because again, I was talking about bird flu, right? An epidemic. It just feels more like, well, we're here now. Might as well make the best of it. That's what year 3 is giving. Like, it's like a settling of a new norm. even though the new norm is crazy AF for some people. For other people, it's great. But definitely Supreme Court. Watching this back 4 years from now, it's going to be so interesting to see if I got anything right. I could get everything wrong, you know? All right, so that's year 3. And let's move on to year 4. Going to prison. And somebody's going to die. Somebody major. All right, we have excavation, news organization, soul, lawyer. Something definitely is going to happen regarding someone going to prison, court, lawyering up, somebody selling their soul to the devil. Sounds more fun than it is. Yes, I'm being flippant with that last statement. Oh, Trump finally getting his wall. Look at you, Trump. Good job. Yeah, they're going to be building the wall or finishing a wall, or I don't know, whatever the wall vision that he envisioned, there's going to be like a portion of that built. So, also a statue. He's going to be into statues. Oh, in Jamaica, Kamala Harris, they're building a statue for Kamala Harris. I don't know if they still are. But I don't know if they decided, wait a minute. The results came in, and based on the results, maybe we should hold off on the statue. but it's feeling like he wants a statue in his honor, or like a great Mount Rushmore, or maybe this is about no, I don't know. The news, yeah, something. There's gonna be some kind of major political scandal, like Deep Throat, Richard Nixon scandal. That's gonna be in year 4. Also, I'm hearing the word redemption. This is America's karma. You know, sometimes, like, you have to have a tower. If you were a human being, not the country, but you as a human being, have tower moments to learn lessons, right? Or to get yourself back on track. And this could be America's tower moment to help America get back on a different track. I'm not gonna sit there and say a better track or anything like that, because everybody's opinion is different, but a different track. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I hope I didn't offend too many people. I'm sure I offended at least one, because everybody's politics are different, and so some people take things more personally than others. It is not my intention to offend anyone, but at the same time, I warned you in the beginning, and if you're still here, what can I say? Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye. Oh my God, don't flag me. Who was that? What are you doing? I warned you from the beginning. I warned you. I told you what this is going to be about. I told you if you stay, you might get offended. I told you I was going to do my best not to be biased. I don't know what else to tell you, but I just felt somebody flag me. But anywho, what you going to do? Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.